Minister Geraci, green development is so crucial. How do you see, the general idea of green development? How much momentum will that really provide to the Chinese economy?
It is one of the industries in China and trends that I like the most. China has the problem that is today the largest emitter of CO2, and it's also the solution. And the solution is very easy for China. There is a lot of land in the western part of China. I've visited the province of Xinjiang a few times last year.
Good for you.
And you do, yeah, I would recommend to anyone to go and see it. You see solar and wind farms going. I went by land, of course. I always travel by car and train to see. And you continuously see these wind farms one after the other one, hours and after hours. And of course, you have the advantages of the desert that is also being turned into more fertile land, because there's a trick there. When you have solar panel, the ground below becomes more fertile, so it can be used also for ships and other activities. So there is a whole, let's say, almost a circular economy within that. And China with 1 terawatt of installed capacity is the leader in the world.
Yeah.
And the other opportunity is for these, you mentioned components, wind turbine and solar panel, to be exported, because we in Europe also need to do the transition, and we cannot do it without purchasing relatively convenient, cheap items from China. We cannot make internally. So if China makes them more and it exports, we will take a hit in terms of GDP, because we import instead of making, but it will push our green development also.
But technologies, as we know, now is being evolving into debates about rules-based system. It has a lot to do with how people see the quality of innovation. So Professor Ju, on that point, I would love to have you to express your views.
The technology competitions is also involving in market multipolar way. For the technology competition, the key is equal, it's a fair competitions. And it's not these restrictions and also punishment. China has not taken punishment for any country in technology. So I don't think this is that China has a problem with the technology cooperation innovation with all other countries, but rather it's the states, US, want to restrict China's innovation.
Will standards, rules be used as tools when competition in innovation or cooperation in innovation is being nurtured?
They could do that, but I do think that that would be a second order measure. Unfortunately, Tian, we've passed the stage of having to pretend. Certain countries now kind of openly say we do not want to trade with that, and we will do anything we can to block it. I'll give you an example. President Biden was against the gas pipeline between Russia and Germany, Nord Stream 2, a business that is related to Russia and Germany, nothing to do with the United States. And yet the US has not made any secret that they don't like it, and it was not done. They didn't need to say the standard of the pipe, the size does not comply with this and that. They just said, you guys in Germany, Mr. Scholz, you don't do it, and he didn't do it. This is before the war. I think, unfortunately, we have gone past the stage where you need to pretend, and the confrontation is now taking a more direct level.